are some things that will happen in this industry that you need to be bold to face them. You need to be bold to talk about them. You need to be bold to only speak the truth. The truth is just one. Growing up, I've never seen two truths in one case. All I have is your truth, my truth. There is only one truth, and the truth is always one. If the truth has to travel to Atiavi, we wish the truth well. Safe journey until we meet again in paradise. This is Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex, and of course, some stories are brewing. And when we sit like this, we spend some quality time to discuss some of these stories. Today on the show, we will sure be looking at some of the happenings around our showbiz space and more. In the studio, I have Roland Amate. Roland Amate is from Shatta Movement, Roland Reports, and Showbiz Channel GH.com. And he's one of our usual suspects here on Showbiz Daily. And again, at the stream end in Team Dode Solomon, you can simply call him Chemo. Chemo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited and Indeed Dosu Digital Solutions. We just came from a meeting from East Legon. The consult went to consult. Shout out to the guys at GMX app, that is Ghana Music Experience. Shout out to you. And after we had to pass through Shagzy to pick a special gift that Shatta Wale has prepared for us. Yeah. Okay, it's a beast.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Okay, to pick a special beast.
Yeah.
That Shatta Wale has prepared for us here on Sammy Flex TV. And I'm sure this is a big deal. Big ups to One Dawn any day, and thanks for making it happen. Now they say because it's a quick action and my rapid results. Is that all? And I'm going to say quick action and my rapid results. Anyways, now let's get into the issues. And as part of the issues, let me ask you people your views and opinions about Vybz Kartel's call-up of Shatta Wale into the Freedom Street concert in Jamaica come December 31st at the National Sports Stadium in Jamaica. Now, this one I was talking to Black Rasta, and Black Rasta was just surprised, like, wow, Shatta Wale has been called? Yes, indeed, Shatta has been called. And of course, there are videos circulating online, videos shared by Vybz Kartel himself, and he was telling the world that indeed Shatta Wale is supposed to be in Jamaica for this event. Roland has been involved in several events. How do you see this?
Well, it's a big deal. It's a huge deal, of course, when you look at the whole aura and anticipation around this particular event.
Okay.
It is one that so many people would love to be on. So given the opportunity, any artist or so many artists would love to take advantage of that opportunity. And looking at the relationship that exists between Vybz Kartel and Shatta Wale, of course, it is something that is not hidden. We all know how these two people live their lives. Like, they are very plain and blunt as they are in terms of what they want to do and how they even want to do it. So for me, I wasn't so surprised that such a thing actually came online, or I saw such things online, because that one interesting thing has to do with how the whole thing was kept under wraps until videos and stuff started popping up online. Like, usually you would have, yes, we all know there would be some who would he go? No, he wouldn't go. Okay, would Vybz Kartel come to Ghana instead or whatever? And out of that, this is what we are seeing. I believe it is a big deal, and even that recognition alone is one that is top notch. I mean, Vybz Kartel is not a small artist, and definitely the kind of conversation around him, even at this time, this is his maiden concert after coming out of jail for such a long time, and it is a big deal. The whole world is looking at it. So for me, it is a great news for the SM camp.
Okay.
And I wish we take advantage of it. And also, like so many people will say, go and sport there. Yes, let's go and sport there. Let's go and sport there. And of course, it's one that we would have to celebrate for.
Well, let me go on to Intim Dodo Solomon Chamo. Already, Shatta Movement fans are all excited online, and everybody is talking about how big this deal is. Someone sent me a message, and the person was like, "Brasami, this thing there, however you guys can make Shatta Wale go for this, please do it. Even if you have to drag him, so that by the time you wake up, he's in Jamaica." I say, why? Why? Why am I dragging him? Because of money, well, so yeah, it is good and it looks positive. I'm sure even in-house, and when I say in-house, I mean among us at Shatta Movement Empire, this is one of the priorities in December. So we are sure discussing it, and I'm sure at the right time, we'll sure be sending the right information and what exactly we are doing to you guys. So just stay tuned and be following, at least here on Sammy Flex TV. When it drops, you hear it first. Yes, Chamo, come through.
Yeah, it's a big deal. If nothing at all, the fans will have a huge bragging right. Also trash those who will come their way in terms of the artist who is doing what and how the artist is also influencing or making impact when it comes to world music. So this is a big deal. And the way the flyers are coming, it's not like we are inviting you to come and pass through kind of thing.
Yeah.
His image is on the flyers that is coming out now. So for me, I think this is a big deal. And yes, Shatta will do his best if he decides to go. I mean, but it will involve a lot. It's not as easy as some people are
seeing it. Yeah.
You have to do.
Yeah, right. There's the point they might be missing.
Yeah, they will miss those things. All that they want to see is that Shatta Wale is in Jamaica and doing his thing. And yes, if all things being equal, if things go the way that it's supposed to go, obviously he will go and also make Ghana proud, make the SM fans proud, and even Africa as a whole. I think, yes, for those who know how important or how serious this is, I mean, you see their commentaries and you go like, hey, this is not a joke. This is a big deal. There is a big show that when you are part of it, obviously people in Jamaica or even people all over the world will be looking at you. Because it's not only Shatta Wale who will be mounting such a huge platform with even only Jamaican artists. No, there are a huge artists coming from America and other places. So this is a big deal, and I think, yes, if things go right, why not? Shatta Wale will obviously represent.
Well, we wish Shatta Movement well, and to Vybz Kartel, I've seen how energetically he's training for this particular gig. And again, the whole of Jamaica is anticipating this particular concert, inviting some top stars like Busta Rhymes and the rest of the Jamaican top stars. It tells you that this is a concert that you must attend. Here in Ghana, I know some people will be flying to Jamaica to go see this. Yeah, so if you fly to Jamaica, you meet there.
See you there.
See you there.
Is Roland ready?
Yeah, Roland is ready. Very ready. Roland, when he goes there, he'll smoke weed too much. Not to Funtao, special one, high grade. Yeah, Jamaica, Uncle Ganja. You have to go there. Now, let's continue with the review of Ghana Music Awards UK. This particular year, looks like so many things have been very calm and cold. I don't know what exactly it was. Here in Ghana, we have followed reports that are telling us that Stonebwoy won the Artist of the Year for 2024 into 2025. And that is to say congratulations to Boy for winning the Artist of the Year. Meanwhile, before even the event, though we were not active then, we had reports that Sarkodie, who was more or less like the star performer on the night, could not fly to London. And reports we got was in relation to his visa and other issues with regards to his traveling. Therefore, he could not go there. But so far, how can we also assess the event? I'm sure over the years, two of my men here, they have not been going for Ghana Music Awards, but anytime it happens, they get some kind of reports. This time around, I was not there as well. But how are we getting reports from this? Well, on the screen, some of the actions will be running on the screens whilst you enjoy it. And we come back to the studio to do the reviews. So, Ghana Music Awards UK. I know you have been supporting with your platform, videos, editorials, and all. What have you gathered?
I think this year, like you rightly mentioned, it happened, but definitely the post-event is on the low compared to previous editions, especially last year's own and all of that. But then it is an event that the organizers spent so much to put up together. From the things that I saw, I think attendance this year was a little low. Obviously can be attributed to the absence of some top people like Sarkodie and all of that. One can also attribute to the change of dates and all of it, because we all know that, yes, as much as this is a UK-based event, most of the people or some of the people that actually make up the event are from here. Therefore, if there is a change of date and all of that, the probability that some people may miss it, who may be key people in the organization and also attendance, may be affected. So in that sense, it would definitely affect whatever outcome the event would bring. And yes, the change of dates and the absence of some top artists. And in fact, this year actually, I also did not see lots of promo, especially from the artists or the people that were involved. I did not see compared to the other editions. I didn't. Like most of them, I think were very dull for me. And I don't know if it is because of the change of date, but I believe that is when the energy should have been more, because the change of dates and venue is one that you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that this particular move is definitely going to affect the event. So whatever you do or whatever you used to do in like for the other ones, this time you need to double up. But then for whatever reason, everything was on the low. Should they have cancelled it with the kind of challenges they went through? I think that was the decision for the organizers. And whatever it is, I will find it very shocking if they tell me that they were even able to break even with this event. That's even if they make profit. This year, breaking even self would be a miracle. Looking at the kind of expenses that went in, because booking a venue and just some few days to or a week or so to the main event, and you decide to cancel and change venue, even if there will be a refund, it wouldn't come in full. It will come with some form of penalties. And booking a date or another venue ahead, like for that, any other promotion that you've done in terms of promo materials, changing of banners, flyers, and all of that, all these things may be affected, and definitely costs incurred will be double or maybe triple, and definitely would affect the event. Now, for performances, of course, you see, they say you are as good as your last job. And what the kind of experience they gave patrons last year is definitely not the same. This time, I think more of the focus per the videos that I've seen were not on stage in terms of performances, but rather the red carpet and the conversations off stage was where I think the focus was. Because if I take a look at the red carpet and compare it to last year, I think this year's red carpet and its own management was better than last year. But in terms of the event and how performances and other stuff went, I think last year's was better, because looking at the kind of experience in terms of performances and even the artists that they were even able to gather for the audience, that's it. Bringing Shatta Wale from the sky among other ones that they brought into the auditorium. I believe last year was more power packed than this year.
Okay.
And perhaps Ningina is Kasem, if definitely some of these things happen. And since they did not give the reason why they had to postpone, but they say reasons beyond
control. Reasons beyond control.
Until the organizers bring them up, I would want to just give them the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, perhaps it is one of those things that happen and you can't disclose because of certain brand affiliations. But then, even in terms of winners as well on the night, which is also another focus on the event, I also find it very, very disappointing with the reception of the artists themselves, even towards the event this year. To the extent that the person that won the overall artist of the year the person that won the overall artist of the year was not even present, or a known representative of the artist even going forward to receive it. And the number of artists that even represented on the night, even to receive their own trophy was not one that you can write home about.
Okay, this year was on the low.
On the low. I think Episode was there. Ofuram Ponsa was there. Kusia Meuga was there. It was just a few. It was Akose Japan was also there. It was just a few, and a few industry people. I would rather commend the audience that patronized this year. They are my heroes for this year's edition. I would commend them because it takes a lot, especially looking at how people operate from that side. It is not as flexible as this area in terms of our jurisdiction, where people would have to take leave, holidays, and other stuff even months before the event day. And when it is changed, we all know how it is going to definitely affect some people's operations. So for the organizers to cancel the first date, postpone it to a different date, and these people still patronize it, then it means that for whatever reason, it has moved from just enjoying the show to supporting now. It has moved from that. Yes, enjoying the show, they are getting some form of satisfaction because their favorite artists definitely are coming to perform. But then the other motive of also, yes, this is our brother, and regardless, we still need to find a way to support them. It's what makes them my heroes for this year's edition. And for what it is, since nobody is holding anybody's neck, and big ups to the sponsors as well, Tabia. I think they also deserve some form of comment.
So Stonebwoy won the Tabia Artist of the Year.
Yeah. This year they cannot trivialize it because it is them.
I see.
But most of the headlines are taking off Tabia, and it doesn't utter well for our industry, especially since we need corporate Ghana into some of our dealings. When some of these things happen, it pushes them away, and when they begin to favorite some people, or they begin to see some people as good people, then the others may cry. It happens, but then it is what it is. I would say congratulations to the organizers and the patrons as well on the night.
Well, I think for some days or for some years, I've been missing out on Ghana Music Awards UK, the production department. I have been one of the kingpins, but for my new role, I'm not able to do it. Let me go on to Chemo to also ask, maybe he has seen something different that he would want to say.
Oh, but you not getting involved is not that long, because last year you were there.
But last year I was there still on a different agenda.
You were still around. Obviously, if you compare last year to this year, last year by this time we were talking about Ghana Music Awards UK, Tabia as the main sponsor,
and Tabia was getting mentioned and shine.
Yes, with all the communities around at that time, the luxurious demand and all those things. I think we have to celebrate the luxurious demand anniversary. And then go into it, what really happened. I mean, it's not so cool when the organizers are not getting what they wish for, the things that they were hoping that they would get. And this year, I think it's been slow. And obviously, we can give some reasons. I mean, changing the venue is one of it. And then again, the main artist not being able to, go is also a factor. And it's sad when you are an organizer and something like this happen to you. You will not be happy at all.
Exactly.
It's like, yes, you are running at a loss. Meanwhile, you are trying to do something to make an impact and also get benefit or compensation from your good job that you are doing. So I think we have to big up Alodia and his team.
True.
They are really doing well. He has done this for so many years, and sometimes some of these things may happen, and he's still strong, ready to do even more. So I think we have to, thank him for the good job that he's doing. When it comes to Ghana music in UK and the events going on there, I think, you can't talk about it without mentioning Alodia. So big ups to Alodia and his team. This year, it was really slow. We all saw it. Even the conversation around it. Some people don't really know, or they have not heard that something like this happened. Unless you mention it before, they say, hey, so almost high. The Shatta one, I think the bar was raised so high that
very high.
It is difficult for people to catch up, and I hope next year things will get better. Alodia is not ready to give up now. He's still strong. He's ready to do his thing. So I wish him all the best, and I hope that you get a better show next year.
It is possible. It is possible.
Yeah, see, it is possible.
Next year, we are still going to have a better show. Trust me.
Yeah.
And even before next year, I know Alodia has some plans to introduce some events and some gigs. So you guys should be watching out for all these ones. We will sure be updating you on all of this. Now, let's move on to another wild story. And this wild story is about Shatta Wale's mom, the house saga, and what reporters are putting out. I have some few things to say even before I bring my people in. I think Ghanaian journalists, aka bloggers and vloggers and YouTubers and what have you, I think you guys are not helping this profession and the industry in so many ways. Unfortunately for you guys, you take information from outsiders as the gospel truth than the people you operate with. Ever since this issue started, and with all the bloggers and the information they are putting out, I've not had a single call from any of them to say, Sammy, like someone says, when Shatta Wale's mom was living in the house, an agent came there and said blah, 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 blah. Is that true? Someone said, the woman said after days of living there, no one has even called to say, so why did the woman leave? Meanwhile, they are taking information from people who live outside of Ghana. And this information I have. This information, I have concrete information. I know people who live outside of Ghana. London to be specific. London to be specific. Sending cooked information to you guys. And you guys are seeing this information as the gospel truth. And everybody is running away with it. Meanwhile, we are here in this country. They do their stories and they mention you. They mention like, yeah, you are one of them. But nobody's even testing. Message it. So Sammy, what happened? Because we saw you taking the woman there. Nobody's asking that, what happened? No. But someone says it's a lie. And then Sammy Flex exposed. Sammy Flex exposed. How was Sammy Flex exposed? No, how was Sammy Flex exposed?
More fire.
Sammy Flex takes a woman to a house. You guys see Sammy Flex took the woman there in the video. I did not draw the woman like Priscilla drew Shatta Wale. This was a human being going there. The person goes to church to confirm that indeed she has been given a house. Yet you are saying Sammy Flex exposed. Why is the exposure? And Jomutia account. It's Mutia account. Like, I don't get it all. I really don't get it. Because someone is sending information and they go, I watched some of the two videos this afternoon. Clement and a headless YouTuber. And when Clement put the screenshot on the screen, I said, I know the source. I know the source. I know the source. I know the source. And when now, meanwhile, you can call Sammy Flex too. Like I'm here, I'm open. I'm picking calls from some unnecessary people, answering unnecessary questions. When I can be talking to you people regarding my management and my profession, yet nobody is doing that. Charlie, it is sad though. It is sad. Someone says the woman moved in and an agent came there and spoke to the lady. If an agent has an issue with whether a house has been bought or rented, will he go to the one who is living there? Agent no obi na tu anika o. Say agent ni pa mo yama information say o claim say den ye ntua ne percentage no. Mama no ko bi say mama na behind dan. Why no ne sign paper? Me tie ai obi e me sa commission ni bi say sie ya tie. I don't know ko bi say me yere ne me ma o motifie o. And that bani was about good friend and say my ABC. And me yere ne me mati na mo go from some say yeah, commission way. And we is so much yet. Hey, but sometimes if a woman are a whole pound. I say you are only bent on making some people look dirty. And you don't care about what it is. Because some flex available. If not for anything, I'm in the same boat with you, same industry. Enti kadia akoso no bisa o de bisa me nakra me ni ntronchero na fe wan kata trans na use word is okay some fly some kind dey me can 1 and 2 bo mu and pass. But no the obi ti abrechi na o de mam dey hey information dey manya. Hey, one day I wish so be benya information pa ko so akane fe wa kika bom na no tell say hey say that here. Hey. You got hey. Last one. Hey. And well, we all, for those who have been following this platform, I believe you know the story. So far, Sammy Flex has spoken a lot, and I still have more to say. I still have more to say, but for some reasons, I'm respecting the boundaries. I keep saying this until it becomes necessary. I'm respecting the boundaries, and I'm still like, as I walk in Mexico, America, I'm still, I don't want to jump the wall. Because if I jump and someone fires me, how would I manage this? So you guys should take your time. Be professionals. We do this with you. You don't do it with those people. They only come to you with one information, and that's it. We are with you forever. And nobody, like nobody. Oh, Sammy, today in see nobody. Because Anya Shukro, you guys saw Sammy Flex pack stuff from and to a place. You guys saw Sammy Flex moving. Thank you. When I tell that, this is for me because on the same day, for some reason, coincidence, I was wearing the same clothes. Now this is me. And AI. Today me see and some will yo. Jamo,
yeah.
What do you say about the saga?
Background, but the course will be why you said they all cannot. Information will be but yint mean can be said the work can obine ne maame asem obi abusu asem o kan now what said they overcome, especially the people that you work with. You try to limit yourself or give a boundary so that you know your position in the business space and in the family affairs. You can't just talk anyhow. So you only speak when you feel that yes, there's a time for me to say something. And one thing that I like about even the first video that you did I didn't say your target wasn't about the woman. You were not going to talk about the woman directly. You were just responding to some of the conversations or the commentary coming from the outsiders who are still bent on
from someone who is openly doing stuff from his heart to support humanity.
Yes, and they still want to find a way to say something.
Paint him black.
Yes, about him or about whatever that he's doing. I mean, anytime that he tries to Shatta Wale, tries to help anybody at all, they bring this issue up. And for those who wants to, help, let me put it that way, who wants to help, let's say help the woman or Shatta Wale's mom, they are not investigating anything. When like things were down that we were not hearing from her, nobody came out to say that, okay, for now we are not hearing anything about Shatta Wale's mom. Let me go and find out what is happening to her, what has happened. After us trying to push that Shatta Wale takes care of his mom and all those things. What has happened? Nobody did that.
Yeah, true.
Nobody.
True.
Now that, the time that, let's assume that whatever is going out, whatever that they are saying is true. At the time that Shatta Wale's mom got the house or were put in that house, she didn't come out to say anything positive about Shatta Wale. But when something came out and she's not happy about it, she quickly gave a response and even warnings. And sometimes I wonder what is happening here. If you be quick to respond in a negative way,
It did not take 24 hours.
yes, why can't you be quick to respond in a positive way? Even within that short time that you were given the chance or you had the privilege of living in that house, why didn't you say anything good about Shatta Wale? You didn't hear, oh, Junior, you have done this for me, thank you or something. Never. Nothing like that happened. But now that you don't feel okay or you think that what is going out is something that you don't like, you quickly came out to give a warning and even traveling to do more. Now you are at
Traveling to do.
now you are even spending money to go to Atia V and do other things. Come on. It's a sensitive issue, so we have to be careful the way we go about it. So I will join you and say that yes, we only speak when it becomes necessary, and this is very sensitive. My advice will go to the bloggers and all those people who are making commentary about it. I think if you want to talk about this issue, you should know the facts. You should know what is happening exactly. And then if you want to give your opinion, then you give your opinion. So you can report both sides, like you were saying. Even if you take the other side, if you take those people's side, why don't you, or why can't you call Sammy Flex and say that, okay, you two, tell me your side so that I will know how to report it. Or if you have any information to share, tell me. So in your presentation, even if you want to do Shatta dirty, you can say that, yes, I reached out to Sammy Flex. He said this, by me, I don't agree, or I think he's lying. You say something like that for us to know that you are just reporting the news and giving your opinion. But we don't see it like that. You just take the other side and you just run with it. And it's sad. It's sad. And when it happens to you, and yeah, easy. And now you can see Shatta Wale wabre papa. And I think you have done something good for him. I think this time around, and life
yes.
But now he feels that yes, the message is out in a way that he feels that he is duly or equally represented, even though some people want to paint him black. But information out there, no, I'm a for so man who comment be any paragraph say cry na
yes.
Shatta Wale. And I think it's positive for Shatta Wale when people begin to think like that.
Okay.
Because some time ago,
straight judgment. Yeah, straight doggy, no romance.
But this time around, some people are now feeling that, well, maybe there's more to it than we know. And I think it's a step in the right direction. And at appropriate time, surely people will know what is happening and now decide for themselves whatever that they hear is true or not.
Well, interesting times. Some of us, we know the story like we wrote it because we have been there from beginning to the end. That's why when I hear people saying, oh, so when she went to the house and some 4 days, some agents, did you know?
Listen.
No. This one, we will listen and Jack. No, this one we will listen and judge.
Where we judge and
Charlie,
listen.
a son buys a house for you, and you cannot even be open to appreciate him, to say that, oh, me that's it. But first day we took you to the house, no one starting that drama, cause first day. So someone should come and tell me, when we got to the first day that the woman started complaining that and she doesn't like a book, where was that agent? Where were all these reports that you guys are cooking? First day.
For now, it's okay.
Mama, make come on. Okay, and I'll hold my gun. I'll hold my gun.
Well, for me, I think this, as sensitive as this particular issue is, and of course, if you are discerning enough, you would respect family grounds or family lines and still be measured even in how you go about it.
Yeah.
Even with the information that you have. You know, me, I would even want to tackle this from all the information in the public domain. Because fortunately or unfortunately, it is just the ones that are left in the coffers. It's just a few people who have this information. Majority of the people that may run commentaries, react to these things, report, or even rewrite it anywhere, are all feeding from the information online and according to their understanding.
Yeah.
Now, if you even want to use these materials available online and you are discerning enough, you will ask, so what you will not even be able to take sides immediately. What you will do is ask questions, because there are so many questions that is being brought through out of this particular conversation. So many of them, from the beginning even till now, there are so many questions. And until the ones that are crime victim are not ready to answer some of these questions, it will be very difficult for the accused even to come and answer his. Because even with the materials, even from the testimony the woman went to give in church, let's take even yours aside, your account self aside. The testimony, even the testimony that the woman went to give in church, about 90% of that particular statement correlates with what you just, the information you put out. So if the notion out there is Sammy Flex has been exposed because he's lying, my first question would be, so did the woman also wake up, bath, wore dress, went to church, stand in front of the whole congregation to lie? Because most of the things she said are the same things she said. So did she also go to church to go and lie? If indeed she did, then and again, per the information that she also gave according to Nemao, and now I know that Asorini video, the main motive of that video came out was to at least give fans to the pastor, because also for Now my own is, okay, you have other children, you have other people, relatives and all of that, who know the situation. But none of these people are willing to help.
Good.
It is also another huge question for me.
But that one, no one is asking those questions.
Because you see, you have, according to the woman, she has 4 children. 4.
One is a medical doctor.
One is a medical doctor. 4. The other 2, she's not mentioned them, so I would want to. But you have 4 children. But one is being accused. What happened to the other 3? So if the young fan say the one that is being accused, which is Shatta, is wicked, what happened to the other 3? Is this not a legit question enough? Because me, if indeed Obi, like my mother or my dad or any of my relatives is suffering, and I know the person is a victim, definitely there will be someone there who would not see the person as a victim. Like, would see the person as a victim and would go to the person's aid. That is what I think. And so are we all saying that, okay, The other 3 children aside Shatta Wale also had the same sentiment about the woman, just like Shatta has. Then there is something wrong.
Big thing.
Then there is something wrong.
Something huge.
And what is that thing? Because
self-worker. So for you on the
any common then it has never been Shatta Wale's fault.
Oh, that's why. In fact, that's what the pastor said.
And I make us say,
and yes, Shatta Wale.
and I make us say, then
people should stop calling him
exactly
and calling him out and painting him black.
Exactly.
Maybe they don't believe the pastor.
Then if you don't believe the pastor, then you should also chastise the woman for going that angle.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you that people will pick and choose, and it is based on when they want to come after you.
Exactly. Me, I understand.
Yeah.
Me, I know this game very well. But my own is, if you are discerning enough, most of the things that will be popping up in your head would be questions, so would be questions and not even quick to pick a side, because whatever it is, Obia Canada, okay, we can say, we say me, say, we say one, we say me, say, we say one. Everybody is presenting their fact. Now, if you even want to compare, questions for Honoma, even when you start asking those questions, current happenings self will be relegated to the background.
Yeah.
Because at what point did we get here? At what point did we get to a place where you say, okay, Yama dying, or say, for whatever reason, you vacated the house, no problem. At what point did we get here? What happened? The people that you are complaining to, including the Londoner that you have even mentioned, so they aren't there in any capacity. If indeed they have you at heart as they are painting, they have you at heart as they are painting. So they can't come to your aid, but rather, when it is time for you to go and tarnish somebody's image, that is when they can give you arsenals for you to do it. That is when they come and pose as if, okay, yeah, no, or they provide you with platforms. They provide you with platforms where you can go and fire. These are the questions that I'm asking you. So the people that are behind, including Saba Pebi no buy ebedi atem. Ono de ni Jimmy ni de sin obia. Oh, I won't lie. I won't lie. Ni Jimmy na sin obia, you know. No, you know why? No, you know why? Because he's, according to the things that he's saying, he's claiming he loves the woman more than any other person. Per the insults that he was raining.
Yeah.
He loves the woman more than any other person. And he's been there, part of the conversation from beginning till now.
Yeah.
What is the role he's played?
What has been his contribution?
What has been his contribution and role? Inti say, okay, Sammy Flex is useless, Shatta Wale is useless, why is useless, where useless you be? You that you are not useless. What is your contribution in the woman's life?
And if you've really contributed well, why is the woman still complaining?
And America
the contribution
and America say so
let me say this to people.
Those
Those videos and co, it was Shatta's mom who sent them to me.
no, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. So if that his contribution, you see, it is not about coming to insult. Now, the insult there, see, everybody can insult.
You can insult, oh?
You don't know? You can insult, bro. But the thing is that, if you love the person as you are saying, you make an attempt to bring solution. Even if your solution fails, you make an attempt to bring solution. There is a problem that the woman brought. So when you're baby in that, Shatta and his people tried bringing solution. Let's admit that even if you fail, what is the solution that you brought? Is your solution to bag this woman to come and dirty herself in public? That is your solution. Solution, no. That shows you love the woman more than any other person in this world. To me, it doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense in any set of form. So my own is that the thing here, the people that want to be diabolic and just drive any other agenda, whatever it is, they will do it anyways. They will do it anyway. So far, per things that have happened, and here I would want to maintain my stance with the materials available to everybody. I wouldn't want to go and hang Shatta Wale and say, you don't love this woman. Because from all indications, there's been an attempt to get this woman a house, a car. It has failed the first time. She came back with the same story. Minya baby inda minye gani ndi minye say. There has been an attempt. Second one. So people still don't think that there is a problem. Because if you think Shatta Wale will try something first one, if you know, so why is that particular attempt of getting the woman a place of stay and comfort failing? Why? Obiat nasi ebisa sa question no.
Baby, they don't want to ask. They don't want to reason.
Obiat nasi ebisa sa question say mami ya ba bisu. Say onya baby nda. Ya tofi ya mani fie ni car. Where baby asani ya mani nyina afa no. Nobody has asked the woman to explain. Nobody. Baby a man say if you first one a car. Nobody has asked the woman to explain. What's up, baby? With a similar story, another attempt has been made. Nobody, like, Obi Misa said, why is this failing?
They don't really care.
Until people begin to reason, they will know how sensitive this matter is, and they will not trivialize it or try to raise any form of negative agenda or whatever it is to it.
I see. Whilst we are trying to close, let me go back to Roland and say that we have seen an announcement from America, California to be specific, where Shatta Wale has been given a customized Rolls Royce, and the information actually came from home. The right source, the people who are manufacturers of the car, sending shouts to Shatta Wale and doing the presentation. I know in the next few weeks ahead of us, the car will be landing here in Ghana for us to start driving in it. Definitely. Well, so let's watch the video of the presentation, how the people said it, and how Shatta also showed photos and videos of this car. In fact, that is a beast of a car. Very beautiful, very expensive. I hear it is likely to cost around $400,000 or something like that. And this is not easy. It is not easy. In fact, Shatta Wale at the moment is really living the real star life. Like, talk about cars, and he's got every brand that is enviable. Lamborghinis, Escalades, Range Rovers, Benz. Acquire high. There's a big one coming. Allah. Big got the heat. Say heat. The big one is coming. That one, when you guys hear it, you collapse. Let's watch it. I'll be right back.
Make them feel I'm a lion they talking, no be goat. Them no see nothing yet, natural I go jam them, no be boat. If na crown na the fang na king level, I go give them. I no be Vybz Kartel, but me and my girl, we they see them. Wash. We they wash them under tea. Wash. We they wash them under tea. Wash. We they wash them under tea. Wash.
Well, Rob, Star Life.
Well, for me, when I see these things, it inspires me and it gladdens my heart, because you see, we live in a space where sometimes to even get the motivation to do self one here over power. And I am very happy that we have people that can also let people know that it is possible in the space. Because per all the conversations, ask someone to disclose how much they charge. Oh, King, how much you earn. oh Kim, oh I don't want to mention how much you do this. Oh Kim, oh yes, there are times that you can do it, but in other conversations, say one indirectly you come back to kill the space.
Yeah.
So me, when I see the likes of Shatta and other people flaunting what they have in the same craft that they are actually trading, I hear me there. That is how come Famia can see Shatta Wale flaunting his $500,000 necklace and say, Misu Minya, that she Misu me bomb a brush, say Misu Minya eyes ni be sisi o silver, but eyes ni niso. So no so boss so benya eyes ni be guso. If you say when your eyes ni be guso, that effort, that motivation self can get him another level of success elsewhere.
Fact.
And you'll be at the end say or the better chain, and then you'll be at the end so the better car. But the fact that okay, obi when Shatta says he got this out of music, he got that out of music, people tend to settings and I say and ask myself how. Yes, you are not getting it, but the person has been able to find a formula and it is working for him.
Be humble and go and tap in.
Some few days ago, this guy, Champion Rolly, the guy that is in GWP Academy, was gifted a car and I think an iPhone on his birthday by his team.
Wow.
His team of dancers now.
Yes, and I hear Afronita
too.
Yeah.
And it is they got those things out of the craft.
Trade. Yeah.
Inti se okase onye free mu a enye ni nyina na ye okay ma Jimmy stream sika de akotoka. But it is out of that particular trade that is attracting all those things. And then the ambassadorial deal, remember, it is all that is going to accumulate to build your network.
Fact. So
me, when I saw this particular one, I was like, yes, another source of motivation. For the people that will see this as bragging there, maybe I'm feeling so calm. But where we are from, when somebody achieves, or when you see somebody successful, you also try to be that person. To also try and get close to the person and say, Oga, show me the way.
Yeah.
That is how it is done. That is how we will be able to build a collective society. Amasa kwa the entire American kaso be at na radio so 20 years on ko BBC. Shatta Wale
Ghana music industry.
You understand? Because the Rosers will see her.
He said it again in Zoom.
You understand? Toto ayampi amfa mai. Itinka Shatta Wale yi no. Nanka journalist be so yi Bentley. What I say? You who say yes. The space is thriving.
Competition is costly.
Because when you go to your friend is saying somewhere in Nigeria, Mazi to near not is controlling. Shops you do, and the shopper is controlling.
Yeah.
Linda Ikeji is controlling. And these are people in the space. Yes, we have our equal measure who are also doing very well. But then we should, when we see some of these things, it should rather motivate us to also rise to the higher level. So me, I would say congratulations to Wando. This is a very beautiful achievement. Yes.
Well, Chamo, close the show for us.
It's a big deal. The thing is, it is always good to live your dreams. I mean, the things that you dream for, the things that you wish you get if you have the opportunity or you have what it takes to make it happen. That's life. So I think he's living life, and yes, congratulations to him and whatever that he's been doing recently, it should go well for him.
Okay.
I mean, whatever the people will say there, sometimes I feel is from where we are coming from. We are coming from a background that you don't have to say much about what you have or what you have gotten. So some people will still find some reasons or will find it not so good to share the things that you have or you have acquired.
Okay.
So I mean, for that one, I think it's coming from some of us, our backgrounds, as in the tradition that we've been living with.
Okay.
That's who Ghana need be as a we are managing.
Managers. Manager. I swear.
Into you who cast a when you be pet. Now, what by your mama? Mama be a home for years. And you know, Shatta Wale at this time is your mama and or mama home. I say, one of BBI will be and all this. Some people will not be happy like that, and it's coming from our cultural background or the tradition that you don't have to show what you have. But Shatta, in his own capacity and what he has done so far, just want to flaunt it.
Yeah.
When you see the bachelor, and I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yes, you can pick inspiration from it and also work hard and see whether you can get it or not. Even if you don't get there, you may also get to a level that you can also praise yourself for doing good.
Yeah.
So congratulations to him and big ups to the SM Empire.
Well, anyways, let me use this opportunity to say thank you once again to Shatta Wale for that beast given to Sammy Flex TV to roll. Now get ready to rumble. Special thanks to Bujilance editor, Theophilus Digosh, our camera person, and to Roland Amate as well as in Team Dode Solomon. Thanks. Let me say something to wrap up the whole show. There are some people who believe what we say. There are some people who doubt what we say. But the good thing is that at least whether you believed it or you doubted it, you heard it. We said it. One day, you might reference what we said. Until then, stay in peace, subscribe to us, and wait for more because there are more happenings yet to be disclosed. My name is Sammy Flex. We're out of here. Salute.